tell everyone, don't tell everyone. At the Bounty Folk Museum on Norfolk Island, and this place is flipping amazing.
It is.
Why didn't we find this 3 years ago?
It's absolutely awesome.
All right, I'm going to turn these around so we'll take you for a little wander. I'm going to touch that. There we go. We've got some very sexy gentlemen over here.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's had a rough life. He's contemplating
This is James Morissette.
on whether he should buy some more prunes to loosen his obvious problem. This one over here is carried the weight of the world on his shoulders, and
He looks like a band member from one of the Australian Aussie bands, yeah.
or a Beatle, one or the other.
And look, we've just got a hand here. That's all that's left.
Yeah, they're handy.
Help me.
Very handy. And look, Renata is in the corner.
I'm in the naughty corner.
The naughty corner. But let's go up the front, the very front, and show them. Show them. The treasures here are beyond belief. Okay, so who have we got on? Hi Byron, hi Yvonne, hi Sandra, Rebecca, Jody.
Oh, wait till we show you this.
Bloody spiders. No, I can't, no, I'll just come close to it. Oh, you're very brave. Yeah.
Look at that.
Amazon River Tarantula, right? Just as you do.
Now,
Hi Anne.
the thing was that all this apparently belonged to one of the very wealthy people that used to live on Norfolk Island before they changed all the laws. And this particular gentleman, before he left, donated all the things here.
Couldn't
to
take
this
it with him.
museum. Wouldn't take it would take it with him. So we have things like this tarantula, but check this out, check it out. It's a real fair dinkum piranha.
We've got the description there, sticky taped on.
It's a piranha, people.
Look. The teeth.
Oh my God.
And the beauty that they allow you to touch things. And
Yeah, I'm not touching
I'm
that.
not touching that either. That's pretty.
That's horrendous. That's
What
horrible.
have we got here? We've got a ball weapon.
Yeah.
But this is.
Piece de resistance.
Now, hang on, I'm just going to turn around. Some of you may have heard our story about the Victorian unwrapping parties that we did. I think we did it on the Friday. So they would get artefacts from Egypt, and they would get a mummy, and they'd have what they call an unwrapping party, and sometimes there'd be little treasures and things inside the mummies that the ladies would take home as little presents and giftings.
Trinkets to put on their cabinets.
Sometimes they would actually take pieces of the mummy, and we've got it here.
That, people, is a real mummy's hand.
Hi, Penny.
That is a mummy's
Hi,
hand.
Pink Unicorn. And we've got the description here.
Mummified hand sold to me by a local in the Valley of the Two Kings in Upper Egypt in 1975. Later had it covered with...
to stop it disintegrating.
So how did he get that through customs? That's what I
Well,
wanna
it's in
know.
a block so that it...
No,
it
wouldn't have been at the time. It wouldn't have been.
I must have hidden that. Oh, you can actually... Oh, it's raised.
You want to lick that?
No.
So you can touch it.
Oh my God, he's missing a finger.
It's okay, you got a discount because it's missing a finger.
Oh, that's just bananas.
So, like, these stuff up here don't have anything to do with Norfolk, but they were donated to the museum for safekeeping. So we've got The Last Supper by Italian carver A. Giannetti. But what...
I like this one. Look.
What's that one?
Ostrich egg from South Africa.
South Africa?
We rode ostriches if you were slim.
Well, I wouldn't have been getting on one. What's this here?
Oh my God.
Yeah, so we've got kickboxing. But check this out. All the stuff here in the museum has been donated by the locals from their personal collections. We've got a convict chain and ball. This is for the naughty ones. So this is the troublesome prisoners, extra punishment, and I can't lift that with one hand. Oh, have we got an ooh? What have we got? What's that?
Ooh, have just a real good look at where his head is.
Oh, 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 oh. The other one seems to be quite excited about it too.
That's a grip and a half.
He's got a handful there.
My goodness,
I think
I've never seen anything like that.
YouTube's going to ban us on that one. Made in Italy, early wrestlers. Yes, well, that's the death grip right there.
Oh, he's upside down. I didn't know he was
Yeah.
upside down.
And as you can see, he's the upper half of that. You can't see it really well. He's quite excited about the grip that he's got on that.
Lord.
We like your wrestlers, the Italian wrestlers. Everyone, this is Dale. He's looking after this. He owns the museum. He's looking after the collection, and he has very kindly allowed us to do a live and allowed us in here. So thank you so much. Everyone, come visit. If you come to Norfolk, come visit. But this was found recently. An old checkbook dated from the 1800s was found under the floor coverings of an old home here on Norfolk in 2022, and they kindly donated it. This would be worth a bomb. It would be worth an absolute bomb, but you could see how easily that could be forged. Hi Dave, hi Donna. At least he's holding on, Zena. and
Some of what she got 100 lashes for stealing some things.
So somebody has transcribed all of this from a diary from the 1789, and we've got Roman here. So we've got Anne Coombe, or possibly Coombs, on the 25th of August, wife of John Bryant, receives 50 lashes for defrauding Thomas Jones of provisions. Obviously didn't give him enough. Then Anne receives 100 lashes for stealing 2 shirts. She was a naughty girl. That's the Annes. Catherine Johnson sentenced to lashes for abusing the storekeeper. Yeah, Renata and I would be in trouble. This sort of gives you an idea of the things that happened on the island. Supplies arrived with 27 convicts, 1 a child, 153 on the island, including 117 convicts and 5 children. 12th of January, a sow about to give birth is stabbed to death by someone unknown. Pork was eaten by all but the convicts. Wow.
Isn't that nuts?
Yeah. I would just... It should be made into a book.
Yeah.
Is there a book about this?
No, they should be. Though.
You should do it. Print it up. Type it up.
You see, there's one lady there, Phoebe Flaherty.
Oh, Phoebe... Where's Phoebe Flaherty?
Phoebe Flaherty.
And she's very naughty. She's forever in trouble.
Sounds like our
Phoebe.
sort of girl.
Yes, Phoebe.
Find it.
So this is the prison that we have as part of what we've been doing. We've been doing some investigation, and there's not a lot left. The big outer wall is still there, but there is some remnants of the cells there. We are so excited to have internet, aren't we? I'm going to take you for a walk a little bit further around.
So on 1790,
Yeah.
in 1790,
So we've got the date there, 1790.
Phoebe Bloody got 25 lashes for letting the pigs into the garden. And then she's forever in trouble. The whole...
Bet she's Irish.
Look
Look at this though, 2,653 birds killed this night.
Oh.
That's when they were collecting the birds to eat, I'm assuming.
Yeah, and McNamara 50 lashes for disobedience and then chained to the grindstone.
Oh, We've heard that before, haven't we? Chained to the grindstone.
I thought it was chained to the sink. Let us know if you're enjoying this, guys.
I think the grindstone would be worse.
So that must be down in the mill house, the grindstone.
Wow.
So over here, there's all different artefacts. We have some spoons here from the late 1700s, and you can pick them up and touch them. These are things that are used. And out here, we have convict irons. And I never realised they were actually welded on. And you didn't get them off until you finished your sentence. Or died in them. Like this one here. I think he might have had too much rum. He's got one eye going one way, one going the other. Right, what have we got down here? And I think I lost the comments. Always like, hi Edel. What time is it there? It's almost 9 a.m. here. Here it is 4 o'clock-ish, which I think they shut at 4, so I'll have to be very mindful of that. Oh yeah, it's 4 minutes to 4. And this is back in the whaling era. Now, Dale invited us in here because they've got a ghost, and Renata picked up on the ghost down here, and Dale had told us it was the name George. Look at this. And Renata said, George is down here somewhere. So just sitting on a dead whale, as you do. Because this was a whaling community, and it's just trauma warnings here for anyone who doesn't like that sort of thing. I'll come off that now. But they bring school groups into here, and they say to them, what are these things? And they're not real sure, and they explain to them that it's a telephone. And one of the kids apparently said, well, at least you wouldn't lose your phone because it's big. If you put it down somewhere, you'd see it. And they had to then explain to them that, no, that's not how they work. They were plugged into the landlines, and you had to sit nearby. And then, of course, you say to them, how do you dial? And they're going, don't know how to do it. Anyway, back to George. Renata found George. And he happened to be down here. She didn't know that at the time. So we think this is George. George, what was the last name? Lapham? There you go. There's some sections of whales' backbones. Oh my God, the poor darlings. They don't do that anymore here now. They're all repulsed by that. But I mean, they remember their grandparents doing it. We've got some of the old hospital equipment. It's the old X-ray machine. We've got some clothing, some of the old hospital gear. And these aren't recreations, they're the real deal. We've got a model plane up there as well. And look at these picnics. This is down next to the jail. That's the jail on the right-hand side there of the picture. There's the school. Early disc recorders. Oh look, isn't it? That's George. Isn't that the George from the other one? I shall have to show Renata to see if that's the same George. But you see the very familiar names here of like Buffett and Quintal, for those who are familiar with the Mutiny on the Bounty, and Parkins Christian. So Fletcher Christian's son, maybe? Nobbs, McCoy. It just keeps going. There's so much. We just want to sit up there and read those books. So this is all dedicated to the bounty. Nothing like mannequins. So I don't know if these are original or whether they are made for reenactments. I don't know. I'll have to ask on that. Oh, hopefully I'm not losing you. I can't believe what great internet we've got. All the old National Geographics.
The hiding place of the mutineers in the 18th century.
All this history recorded. That's something they do here, is they are caretakers of history, and they're very proud and protective, and they tell the stories. And they reckon that every lost camera that ever got lost on the island has ended up in this museum. The old sewing machines. I remember my grandma had one like that. You worked the pedals to make them go. There's some more of the cameras. Movie cameras. Oh, I can hear Renata laughing. Helen Reddy apparently lived here for a while, and she donated some of her things as well. These 3 lamps were donated by her. Then we go into the kitchen. Tankards. Oh, sorry, we backed up very quickly once we realised there is the story that on Norfolk Island there are no poker machines. They did bring some in to put into the club, but apparently on arriving on the ship, they were hit by a freak wave or something like that, and all the poker machines went overboard. Well, this is one of the poker machines that was recovered.
Oh, really?
Yes, it's one of the actual poker machines.
Where is it? Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Check it out. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
That's nuts.
So we can't go out any further than that. Here's the printing press where they would have printed their papers and things. But Renata, I heard you giggling. What were you giggling at?
About speaking Kiwi. Did you see that?
No.
Come in. Where were we? Through here.
Oh, I've got to follow her. Hang on, I'll turn you around so you can follow her. Ooh, step.
Yeah.
How to speak Kiwi? Pesticide.
Chemical.
Oh, pigs for hanging out washing. Pugs. Large pink animal with curly tail. Sucks a peck. Half a dozen beers. Oh, a sucks peck.
Yeah.
Half a dozen beers. Sex, 1 less than 7.
Tin.
Tin.
One more than 9. Beers. Large savage animals found in
Beers.
the US. Virgin. Mythical New Zealand lady. Mechanic. Person who fixes cars. Given 7 sucks 7. Large bowing. Baggage chicken. Place to leave your suitcase at the airport.
Baggage check-in. Right, okay.
Chicken. Fear here. Blonde. Difficult. Not easy.
Oh, difficult.
Bun button. Being bitten by an
button.
insect. Bush. Marine creatures. Fettuccine. Type of pasta.
Fettuccine.
Oh my god.
Oh. Anyway,
We're having fun.
We're having
here.
fun.
This is awesome.
say hello to Roman. He's here with us as well. So we're going to finish off, but I hope you've enjoyed that. A bit of a live from somewhere here in Norfolk. It's not all pixelated. Thanks for joining us, guys, and we'll be back in Australia Monday week.
And come and visit the museum.
Come and visit the museum if you get the chance, and we will be running another haunted, frightfully good haunted trip to New Zealand, so save your pennies so you can come with us. New Zealand. No, not New Zealand. For Norfolk.
Don't get him excited.
Don't get him too excited. All right, guys. Bye. This is how I have to now try and work out how to stop the thing.